Can we teleport soon? Show real fast. Hey guys, welcome back. So, can we teleport soon? My personal humble opinion, yes. I'm going to talk about how. Don't forget, hit the like, subscribe and bell icon if you like this video. And there is a link below if you want to buy properties from us within the real world, Dubai, or in the metaverse, which is also a real world. Reach out to us. I'll be more than happy to help you. Okay, check this out. Teleportation, for those who don't know, is basically the ability to physically or virtually go from one place to another place instantly, okay? You kind of like go instantly. For those young kids or the older kids, if you don't remember, you know, I don't know if you guys remember this, there was this program that used to come on the TV, cable, called, I think it was Star Wars or Spaceship or something, and basically, essentially speaking, it was this spaceship that would travel around in the universe, the intergalaxies, and you could, these people aboard could actually teleport from one place to another place in the universe instantly. And they would actually, Sangha, I don't know if you know this, but they would go and stand in a pod and they would say, Spellbinder, okay, Spellbinder does this. This guy would say, beam me up, Scotty, and boom, you go, okay? Now, I want to take you guys down a little bit of memory lane, like not too far back. For those of you who think I'm talking a little woo-woo, cuckoo, I want to take you guys just a little bit behind, back into a little bit of memory lane, and then I want you to understand where I'm coming from and where I'm going with this, okay? Whether you accept it or not, a lot of things have happened and come into being as the truth, as our collective truth, but they don't always come the way you want them to, okay? So, you know, for example, I'll give you an example, like 200 years ago, was it possible to go from China to the USA in one day? Could you actually do that? No, right? Maybe even about 150 years ago, you probably could, right? But then we had ships, which would take some months. And then we've got now airplanes that can get you pretty much there in a day, right? So we actually have come a long way. Back in the day, 200 odd years ago, could you as a human travel at 200 to 500 kilometers an hour? No, right? Because you would travel on a horse or a ship, and now you can in a car or an airplane, and it's acceptable, right? So we could say that the distance between the USA and China is kind of like just collapsed instantly to within a 1 day's journey, right? So yes, for all intents and perspectives, you can technically actually, you've actually shortened the distance between the US and China to 1 day from a couple of months, okay? Now I want to bring your attention to other things that have happened in the very recent past. They just don't happen the way we envision them to be, okay? I want to take you down my childhood lane, okay? So about 20 years ago, there used to be a channel in Dubai, it was Sharjah TV, and they used to show like a segment of cartoons that we would watch, and then a few news from around the world for about 15 minutes, okay? So I remember this, Jaren. I remember they showed like a regular telephone set. Nobody has like those telephones at home anymore, okay? But back in the day, about 20 odd years ago, everybody had a telephone at home. Did you have a telephone at home? Like this big odd telephone? Sangha, did you have a telephone at home?
Round one.
Round, okay, the round one's kind of like going really, Jaren, you're not that old, so I don't know how you have that round one. But the round one was also, I've had that in my childhood. And then there was this receiver that you could actually pick up, okay? So this news program showed us that, hey, look at this amazing technology where you can pick up the phone, and the phone had this little camera over here, and you could actually video speak to the other person. So the other person's picture was over here, and I was looking at this and I was like, wow, right? 20 odd years ago, not 20, sorry, more than 20. I'm talking about maybe 30 odd years ago, okay? So this was 30 years ago. So let's not say 20 years ago, let's say 30 years ago. I'm seeing that this amazing technology would be super nice to have, because you could talk to other people, and then guess what? You could see them at the same time. Jared, wouldn't that be amazing to do?
Yes.
To talk to other people and actually see them at the same time? Is that amazing?
Yes.
Do you think that's amazing? Actually, you should not really think that that's that amazing, because you were born in that, right? Skype, Zoom, WhatsApp calls, button calls. For you, it's kind of like, okay, what's the big deal? What am I talking about, right? Really. But 30 years ago, that was amazing to have. And then all of a sudden, we've got these smartphones that allow you to actually talk to whoever you want and see them real life, right? So did it come into being? Yes. Just not the way you thought that it would.
Yes.
Right? Okay, I'm going somewhere with this, okay? Stay with me, guys. Stay with me, my fans and audience, okay? So that's where I'm going, and this is gonna happen, okay? I'm gonna give you another example, okay? 2007, Jared, you might not be in Dubai in 2007.
No.
Okay, saying on YouTube. 2007, traffic was horrendous in Dubai, okay? The metro, just remember, came online in 2009, and it's got 5-10 million people using it now every year. So all those people have gone away from the road network. But then before that, they were all on the road network. So the traffic was terrible. And then you had like these roads, but then you had all of them red with traffic jams, right? So here it was me and one of my friends, we were carpooling. I still remember this friend, British guy from Jamaica originally. And I said to him, this is 2007, I said to him, wouldn't it be super amazing if the road network had like small little sensors on it, and so that each time a car would pass, the sensors would actually sense the cars. And then once they're sensing the cars over there, if the cars are moving too slow, then what would happen? It would be able to tell you that there is a traffic jam there, correct? This was 2007, okay? And then we had what? How do you know today that there's a certain road network that has a jam on it? Google, okay? You've got Google Maps, okay? So you've got Google Maps and Waze. And all these other apps, they actually don't have sensors on the ground. They actually communicate with the satellite and the mobile phone, right? Because everybody's got their mobile phone connected with the satellites. So Google's about to easily able to tell you that, look, this place has traffic, that place doesn't have traffic. You can plan your route and all of that. The point I'm trying to make is that collectively, I wasn't the only one thinking about this. There's a lot of people thinking about this. I wasn't the only one who desired for this to be. And then there was a lot of people thinking about this who brought it into the collective conscious and then brought it into the world. Same thing over here. A lot of people were thinking about it. Google just figured out how to bring it to reality. So now anywhere you want to go, you can actually look at the metro network, road network, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with Zoom meetings, okay? Back in 2007, emails would take a day to be responded to. It's just, you would send it instantly, but people would just take a long time to respond to you, right? And business was being done very slow. Well, the weird pandemic came around and we got something which is Zoom, or Microsoft Teams, which essentially moves now business at the speed, I'm not going to say at the speed of lightning, but where we were supposed to be, we're now at that space where you can actually do a Zoom meeting and that feels like a real meeting, okay? So we're moving into the technology world, okay? And it's getting better and better and better. And if any of you have kids right now, kids being small adults, okay? I don't know if you know this, but they're spending a lot of time in something similar to the metaverse. Okay, so they're spending a lot of time in something similar to a metaverse, whether it's Roblox, whether it's Fortnite. Well, okay, I don't encourage Fortnite, but it is what it is. All the games that they're playing.
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys? Yeah, I don't know about Fall Guys, but
Plays them.
No, I don't know. I haven't played Fall Guys, but the point I'm trying to make is that the kids are so used to living in a virtual world. Now, 20 years ago, as the internet was coming and becoming more mainstream, a lot of people were saying something like, hey, what if you could actually live online? Oh my God, there was this one person who actually decided that for a full month he was going to live online. And how he was going to do it, he was going to order food, he was going to do this. Today, you can actually live online. You can actually order food. You can find love online, right? I don't know if you guys remember this, but 20 years ago, there were people who actually met online and got married, and it was super weird for anybody, right? Jared, did you get married online?
No, but I met my girlfriend.
Online, okay. Now it's normal. Nobody's going to like, what? Oh, you're sad. You don't know people in the real world. That is the real world.
Yes. Correct?
So, where am I going with this, guys? Very, very simple. If you've heard of the metaverse, if you know that Facebook is now called what? Meta. They're developing the metaverse to becoming the virtual world where people can spend tons of time, meet each other, interact with each other. Good, bad, or ugly, I'm not getting into that debate, but it's coming. And why would you say it's good, bad, or ugly? Aren't you guys spending time on Instagram? Aren't you guys spending time on your smartphones? I'm not saying that you're spending a lot of time or living online, but you are spending a lot of time there. And sometimes some of the things that you're doing here are actually entertaining. Sometimes productive, you're getting knowledge. Sometimes it's entertaining. So guess what's going to happen? In the metaverse, people are going to own land, entertainment. So this could be a park. This could be a friend's house. Okay? Friend's house. And technically what you could do is you could be over here, put on your goggles. I don't know how it's going to happen, but if your friend in the US or wherever says, hey, let's hook up, let's meet on a date, or let's meet for some time, you're just going to zoom out from where you are, put your goggles on. It's going to be a real experience. You walk in there, you meet your friend, you spend some time, you exchange some gifts. Maybe you take him some cupcakes in the virtual world, right? You give him a pet. Right? My kids are actually doing this. They're exchanging pets online. I don't know if you know this, right? And then you spend some time and you come back. In my personal opinion, that could be the way you teleport instantly from one place to the next place. And I don't know if you guys know this, but your mind cannot differentiate what's reality and what's not reality. Have you ever been super engrossed in a horror movie and you've actually felt no different, but that you felt that you were actually there? Your pulse was high, your heartbeat was racing, you actually felt the shivers and felt scared? Do you like horror movies, Jerry?
Yes.
Yes. But when you are in there, do you actually sometimes feel that you're part of the movie and you get actually scared?
Yeah.
Your brain cannot tell that you're not there, but you get scared, right? If your brain could say, hey, you're not there, why are you scared?
Yes.
But you do get scared.
Yeah.
So that's how the virtual world's going to be more and more realistic, where you can actually then teleport in an instant, right? This hasn't been a real estate video per se, but listen, the reason I'm actually doing this is you should watch my other video about should you buy land in the metaverse. So if you're looking to actually purchase land and assets in the world around you, consider buying virtual assets as well. It's still early days. Be an early adopter, you might benefit more. Now, I'm not saying put all your eggs in that basket. I'm just saying it's food for thought. And if you're looking to actually buy land in the metaverse, let's talk. There is a link below. I'd be happy to guide you, talk to you, and see what can be done about it. If you're looking to actually buy a property in Dubai, use the same link. Me and my team will talk to you guys and see if we're a good qualified match for each other. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. And no, just like the other things have happened. Video calls, Google with their maps, Zoom calls. The metaverse is going to bring teleportation to you sooner than you actually think. So be ready for it. It's coming now. Ciao for now. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. My name is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. I started in Toronto, Canada in 2006, and since 2007 I've been based in Dubai and doing real estate in Dubai. Look, if you're looking to work with me, there's a form below and my mobile number. I do paid consulting. You can also get help from my team for services. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe and the bell icon, and share it with your friends who you feel would be able to benefit from the content of this video. Last but not the least, I'll repeat, me and my team's role is always going to be to help and select the best property for you. Your role will be to invest in that property, and we will in turn invest in your life and your future. Bye for now.